we need you to be there for us. So it's not fine that when we need just one person to believe in us, you are not there. It's not fine that most times when we see how good we are doing, it's not coming from you. It's not fine. It's not fine that when we need someone, just one person, to tell us that we're doing a good job, that you can't even bring yourself to tell us that. That when we need just a push so that we do not give up, it doesn't come from you. It's not fine. Because you're our friend. And if you're not there for us, who will? Do we want strangers to be there for us? Is it strangers that would be there for us? So earlier this week, I saw this tweet from someone, and if I'm being honest, I felt sad and a bit disappointed. Okay, let me just read so that you can see if what I felt was irrational or something. I don't know. Let's just read it together. So, if we are being honest, nobody wants to know how stressful things are for you or how you're suffering. They don't care. The question is always, what happened at the end? Did you achieve it? Seeing this, honestly, I felt sad because I was putting myself in her shoes. Like, what would have happened to make her begin to feel that way, begin to feel like nobody cared if she struggled or not, nobody cared if anything happened or not. They just want to know, how did you survive it? So that brings me to a question. Who are these girls' friends? Who are these girls' friends? Don't they show up for her? Don't they support her? And, the funny thing could be that when you actually ask the people that her friend, that's if she has friends, yeah, they probably would be like, I've always told her that whenever she needs me, she can always count on me. And I've told her I might not always be reachable at all times, but she can always call me anytime. See now, that in itself, the fact that you're being committed to being there when something is going wrong, that they can call you, but you might not be reachable. So it's like, I am present, but I'm not reachable. This meme that circulated that time where you tell them, call me anytime. When they call you, you're sleeping, and so you're unreachable. How reachable are you? How often do you communicate with this your so-called friend? I know sometimes it be well, she felt like that. She feels like that. So that means you probably are treating her like nobody sent her. That's actually a line in that song that I do not like. But that's not because this song itself is a great song. The song itself is a comforting song. But that sentence there, I know sometimes it'd be like saying nobody sent you. I feel like if our friend feels like nobody sent them, then that means at certain instances, we have consistently proven ourselves to not send them. Or we have probably done something that makes us feel, we are nothing to this person. So I just keep asking myself this question that, so if our friends can't rely on us, who would they rely on? If we can't show up for our friend, who will show up for them? Is it strangers? Is it not easier for your friends to make out time for you? It's not easier for your family to make out time for you compared to a stranger. Being a stranger, there's like this limit. And the funny thing is, most times you see creatives being like, don't expect your friends to support you. It doesn't mean they are not your friends. Don't expect your family to support you. It doesn't mean they are not your family. But the fact that people are saying that doesn't mean it's cool with them. Because I've seen how so many people say that you don't need, your friends might not support you, but it doesn't mean they're not your friends. The truth is, in as much as your friends are being hurt by the fact that you are not supporting them, then it means there's something that needs to be done about it. Because we've all sat down, or don't let me say we've all sat down, more like we've all accepted that our friends are not going to support us. That's why we probably have just admitted, fine, we've accepted it. You're not going to support us, and we know you love. We know that you love us. It's fine, but deep down, it's not fine. It's not fine that we could have a YouTube channel and you do not watch it. It's not fine that in the days of our little beginnings, when we need someone to push us, you are not pushing us. So it's not fine that when we need just one person to believe in us, you are not there. It's not fine that most times when we see how good we are doing, it's not coming from you. It's not fine. It's not fine that when we need someone, just one person, to tell us that we're doing a good job, that you can't even bring yourself to tell us that. That when we need just a push so that we do not give up, it doesn't come from you. It's not fine. Because you're our friend. And if you're not there for us, who will? Do we want strangers to be there for us? Is it strangers that would be there for us? And I don't understand how we even got to this point where we are having to beg for the support of our friends, like having to accept that, okay, our friends might not show us all of these things. Like, we just accepted it. It's not like we are cool with it. And you also assume that, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. But that's not how it's supposed to be. It's sad that we actually got to this point, right? Where I can't even pick up my phone to call up a friend. I mean, if you've lost a dad or a mom, one of your parents, yeah? If you've lost one of your parents, and then I'm sure during the burial, everyone told you, don't worry, I'm going to be there. Whenever you need anything, call me. How many of those people did you actually call? None. Not because they didn't give you their word, but because the moments when you probably need them, they are not there. Or the people that told you, oh, I will call you later, that did not end up calling you. How much did it hurt you? So our friends are supposed to go through life alone. They're supposed to go through those the way this life is boring, the way this life is frustrating, the amount of challenges that they have to face. Do you want them to face it alone? Yes, I agree that we came to this life alone, fine, and we are going to live this life alone. We all agree that, right? However, it doesn't mean that we should do life alone. It doesn't mean that when we die, when we are on our lying bed, when we are lying down on our deathbed, that we do not want somebody right beside us, praying for us, holding our hands, and all of those things. Like, we still want people around. And we should not leave people feeling like all of these things don't matter. We should learn to sit in the mud with people. That's something Simon Sinek always talks about. Sitting in the mud with people. It's not just about when they've won the battle. It's why they are trying to win the battle. Try to be there with them. Not everybody will make it to the success of the battle. Not everybody will make it to the end of that battle. However, imagine you were not there with them through that battle and then they end up not getting to the end of the battle. How would you feel? Imagine that they told you a couple of times, guy, I don't think I'm okay, and you're like, don't worry, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Instead of you trying to figure out, okay, what's wrong? Instead of you trying to figure out, okay, bro, what's up? Talk to me. Like, I'm with you. We're in this together. It's not just about you go do it. It's about we are in this together. I am in this with you. We are going to survive this together. And even if we do not survive it, at the end of the day, I would be right beside you, holding you, being there for you. Because that's what friends do. Friends do not leave people. Friends do not let one another just like nobody cares. Really, your friend should not be the one saying something like that. None of us. If we really say we are good friends, then our friends should not be feeling like nobody sent them. Then when they now finally say like, nobody actually sent me, then you're not like, I'm on a lie. I send you. If you actually do send them, I don't think they'll get to a point of thinking that, oh no, this person don't send me. So we have a lot of people feeling like nobody cares about them. Why? See, if you're someone who likes to deal with things alone and you don't want anybody to be in the mud with you, that's fine. That's you. But not everybody is like that. At least I know that I am not like that. Not because I am weak, but because I do not want to do life alone. I do not want to go through all of the stress in this world alone. I do not want my hair to be boxed up and I should not have anybody to talk to. That's not me. And if that's who you are, that's fine. I know people would not always be there. But how about the times that they are willing to be there? What happens? Like, let people feel the joy of being your friend. Let people feel the happiness that comes from being a true friend to you. A true friend is known in difficult times. There is, Simon Sinek said something, I'm going to paraphrase. She said like that there is the joy that comes from being a friend, from being there with your friend, being there with your friend when it's tough. There's a joy that comes from it. It's not like you are happy they are there, but there's this joy, that fulfillment that comes from, oh, out of everybody, they chose me. So, but you do not want people to feel that way. You don't want to give people that joy, but you want them to give you the joy that comes from it. Because if you are being honest, you also feel it when people come to you when they are down. You know how you feel, but you do not want that. You don't want to give people the privilege of feeling that. So what's the essence of the friendship that you say you have with them? Come on now, people, let's be better friends. Really, check up on your friends. It's not bad. People don't need 5 hours of your time. Honestly, nobody wants 5 hours of your time. This can be draining. However, 5 minutes of your time is a lot that nobody takes away. Hi, how are you doing? That's okay. Really, that's okay. I don't need you to talk to me every day or through the day. Just a little bit of, hi, how are you doing? That's how you get in touch with your friends. That's how you keep in touch with your friend. The 1 minute text, not the 5 hours call. So you expect that, okay, all the troubles I've been through from Monday for the month, I'll keep everything in a cooler till the end of the month so that I can let them out, right? No. But imagine you are through the journey with me. Let's do better, guys. Let's do better so that we don't keep having people keep saying nobody cares, especially when people do care. I do care. I care, and if you are my friend, you know that I care. I don't want you to do life alone. I don't want you to feel like all I care about is the end result. No, in fact, I will sit in the mud with you. If you are my friend, I will sit in the mud with you. And you know that. It's not just about me saying that. If you are my friend, you know that I will sit in the mud with you. It's not about the huge gestures in friendship. It's about the genuineness of heart. That's really what matters. All right. That's all for today, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye.